Buddy, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched OUAT, and it was a two-part episode. It was called Birth and the Bear King, and I'm kind of frustrated at Horowitz and Kids at what they did, and it just it kind of irritated me, and I thought, why did you leave it on that note, and why did this have to happen, and why? But it's sort of similar to the finale of Gravity Falls in a way, because it didn't exactly end on a happy note, but in all reality, in all honesty, I just thought it was very interesting, because some things in this world we don't often like or care that much for, but we have to go through them in order to evolve as people, and of course that's shown in this particular episode. And there were a lot of things that kind of irritated me though I did enjoy seeing Mulan and some characters that we... Just give me a moment, okay? I'll be there in a few minutes, alright? I'm doing a review. No, it's at 2:55, remember? 2:55. I'll be there in a minute. Sometimes I hate being soft-spoken. Anyway, this episode was, I just didn't care that much for it. It was one that just angered me, and I fast-forward through. I've never done that before. I've never fast-forwarded through anything, and a lot of it I thought was just rehashing what we already know about Zelina and what she did and how everything culminated into what, as far as doing what... I'm not going to say what that is because it changed a lot. I told my dad, and he actually said, well, wouldn't just swearing off the show as a whole, isn't that a bit extreme? Isn't that a bit harsh? And I almost did that with Grimm. There was one episode of Grimm back in the day when it was still young, and it was an episode that I didn't care for very much. It absolutely made me sick, because I just thought it was disgusting and just wrong and vile. And of course a lot of fans out there, I think you know what episode I'm talking about. Need I say more? But it was a subject that I don't find very appealing. And of course with this particular episode, it was just kind of like a date with the devil, sort of similar with if you've seen the end of Evangelion movies, you know exactly where I'm going with this. But both of those films, you love what you're seeing, but then again you absolutely loathe it, because you feel like the rug's been taken out from underneath you and everything just dissipates into this chaos and discord, and you think, where are they going with this? I don't like it. And it's just more, will villainy rule, and who's going to win the day? We really want to see our heroes be successful, but we really hope the best for Emma too, despite everything that's happened. And we just feel like there's no hope for her now, especially with the conclusion of this particular episode. But all in all, it was just one particular episode in the entire series that I just was not very pleased with, and just absolutely irked me beyond all rationale. I'll continue watching. I'm a fan of the show, but it's just something that I just feel would be a lot better with more Rumple involved, just because I feel he's the better villain. But with everything that's happened, I don't know if he can ever become that villain that we're used to seeing, the kind of malicious streak, the jester quality of him, the charisma and the je ne sais quoi, just that the makeup of his character and how multifaceted he really is. That's why I enjoy him. That, and he's very handsome. That just adds to it. It's just always, it's sort of similar with what they did with Professor Snape, I think, in the Harry Potter series. They made him attractive, and evil doesn't have to be ugly. Evil can be very seductive, and we see that in this particular episode with Emma and her transformation into to the true Black Swan. And I am not pleased, needless to say, but I will continue watching the show despite all of my rage about it, my angst, I should say, not my rage, but yeah, I'm not happy. Let me just put it that way. That's all I have to say about that.